Hello, everyone. Welcome back to whatever this thing is. It was almost like it was a podcast episode, but I forget I also do YouTube from time to time, same as doing podcasting. But today we're going to be ranking, as you can see, Dragon Ball Z characters. And if you have a keen eye like I do, you'll notice there's at least one character who's not in Dragon Ball Z. That's okay. We'll just immediately get him right out of the way. There you go. Just put him right where he belongs. But I am not alone in this endeavor. I will have my guests introduce themselves.
Yes, hello. I am Kaya.
I like the little giggle at first. Did I take you by surprise when I just went into the intro?
Well, it was when you said you'll know when I start. that was I was like, yep, that's the start.
You're like, if I had to guess, that might be it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, like I was telling you guys, if you see on the screen, Beerus is not part of Dragon Ball Z. He is part of Dragon Ball Super. Now, some of you might argue. Go ahead.
He was in the Dragon Ball Z movies.
That's what I was just about to bring up. I was just about to bring that up. For people who want to say that like he's in the Dragon Ball Z movies, I would give it to you if they didn't adapt it into Super and then into the manga as well.
Hear me out. Hear me out. The movies are better than the adaptations. I think we can all agree that the Battle of Gods and Resurrection F movies are better than like the Super anime and manga.
I did like the Battle of Gods more just because of the Vegeta scene alone of him like showing his love for Bulma. But I also do like that they did scale Beerus up more in the anime because using like what did he say 70% of his power in the movie off rip would be ridiculous.
Yeah. That's like the one thing that they changed that they got right, but everything else they did was just kind of like lazy rehashing, I feel.
Yeah, the one thing I will say too, like just real quick, is I really hope they do something with Buu, like Majin Buu more, because Hercule has told him time and time again he's not allowed to get mad. So it'd be genuinely nice to see Buu get mad because we know he can't turn into Kid Buu because Oob is the reincarnation of Kid Buu. So I wonder.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
You're like, I forgot about that motherfucker.
Well, I forgot that they did like he's in like the last episode too. I forgot that he wasn't just GT canon.
Yeah. And they also have him in Super now too in the manga.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, yeah, with, just getting our lukewarm takes out of the way, because I feel like those aren't really hot takes that we just said there. More lukewarm. But we're going to start off, and as you see, we go through S, A, B, C, D, F. Long story short, S is like the strongest, which that's why we have Beerus there, because he is the pinnacle. He is the ceiling behind Whis. Like, once you start hitting angels and everything else, like mortal wise, he's there.
Yeah.
And he is a god, but he can still die, but it's hard to kill him in that sense. If you've watched the show, you can only kill him. The easiest way to kill him is killing his counterpart, which they're linked together, which would be Shin or Supreme Kai.
It's either really easy to kill him or really difficult. There is no in between.
Yeah, so it's either you box with him and he's gonna make you run them hands until he gets tired, or you just blast Shin in the back and then boom, it's over. But starting off, we're gonna go with Android 16, who I didn't think this was as big of an argument as a lot of people are making it sound like, both on TikTok and just in the recent couple months. Where would you put 16 on this category? Like on this list?
I put him in C.
Okay.
Or yeah, like C+. We'll do C+.
Would you say he's like the ceiling of C?
Like yeah.
Remember, this is just Z. We're not doing Super. It's just Z.
Right. Yeah.
Then
I don't want to say the top of C.
Yeah, but he's like a forerunner for C. Like he's in the top echelon of C.
Yeah.
Got you. Where would you put 17?
I keep forgetting to not go off of Super.
Oh, if this was Super, homie would be up here easily.
Yeah. I suppose he'd probably be in C2, lower than 16, but I don't think he'd be D because, I mean, they still kind of killed everyone in the alternate future, so.
Yeah, so do you want to know what the argument was with 16?
What? Oh, God, yeah.
Who do you think is stronger, 16 or 17? Or, yeah.
16.
Yeah, that's what I said too. But apparently there's a lot of arguments to be made about it. And I was like,
Well,
what
that'd
argument?
be strong.
I was like, what argument? 17 got folded like a lawn chair by First Form Cell. 16 was boxing with him.
Yeah, he gave him them hands.
Yeah, and then
Literally.
on top of that, he literally held Perfect Cell in like a bear hug. And held him there for a couple seconds before Cell's like, oh, thank God he doesn't have a bomb in him anymore, and then breaks out.
Right.
So I'm like, who's arguing this? Have y'all seen the show or read the books? Like, what's going on? But I was like,
You know Dragon Ball Z fans, we haven't watched our own anime.
we don't read. But now, where would you put 18?
I'd put her in C2.
Above or below 17?
Mm, That's a good question. I feel like she might be a bit stronger than him.
Because the only thing I would argue is she beat a Super Saiyan Vegeta, like not even beat, she beat him down.
Yeah.
And then
Before Bennigan's time.
17 fought the strongest like good guy at the time, which was Piccolo fused with Kami. And they were going blow for blow. Like it wasn't like he just walked up and started like dog walking 17. They were beating the piss out of each other.
And then Vegeta was pretty impressed by Piccolo when he felt his power, so. But also 18 just kind of also it's hard to tell, you know. I feel like they might. I don't know. I guess going off of that, I might have to put 17 a little bit above. They're probably both like in the C's and 16 still in C plus.
Yeah, I know there was one guy I watched who said 16. They're like, who do you think would win if 17 and 18 jump 16? He goes, oh, he's beating them up. It's not like he's like, now let me rephrase. He's not beating them down, but he's beating them up. He's like, what do you mean? It's not going to be like easy diffing them. It's going to be like mid diff. Like he's going to come out banged up.
Yeah.
But he's still going to come out on top. I was like, I can agree with that.
He'll at least mid diff them. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Oh, yeah. Next up is Android. I believe that's 19. Mr. Mime himself. I personally think C as well. I think a lot of androids are going to be in C.
Yeah, I was gonna say most of them are gonna be in the C area. Those movie androids, I'm trying to think. I remember hearing that they were like weaker than 17 and 18.
Yeah, they're the the future variants of them are weaker than the ones we have now.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the completely wrong androids. LOL, I'm stupid. Yeah, he's probably C minus or D plus. We'll do C minus actually.
Gotcha. Next is everyone's favorite character. Everyone knows how strong he is, obviously. It's that motherfucker named a pool.
Oh, dude, S tier easily.
He's purple, so is Beerus. We all know the lore behind him.
He's yep. He's Lord Beerus' lover.
Let me be honest with you. Do you want to know my genuine reaction of how I found out what this dude's name was?
A pool?
Yeah. It was through Dragon Ball Z. I think it was Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I was like, who the fuck is a pool?
They just be spawning people now.
Yeah, my cousin's like, I think my cousin's like, I'm pretty sure that's the guy that Vegeta talks to. He's like, not Kui. He's like a pool. He's like, what? He's like in the ship with Frieza and everything. I was like, oh, probably. I'm like, I don't remember this dude.
Honestly, I think I don't want to say F outright because a lot of the Frieza soldiers are like were stronger than most Saiyans at the time.
Yeah.
Either
So
F plus or D minus.
let's put him at D minus, and then we can move him around once we see like other people.
You're right. You're
So
right.
next up is Bobbity, son of Bibbity, the creator of Boo.
Okay, so I imagine. So are we going off of just strength wise, or just kind of like general abilities, or just straight power?
See, that's the problem with him because physically he's weak as hell. Like he's just like a
Yeah,
ball of clay. But like magically, like skill wise, his magic is nothing to scoff at.
what we could do is we could rank them by how much of a threat they'd be.
I guess we could
If you,
do that because if we're doing raw strength, I feel like he would easily be
that's a,
F. But if we're doing like just being threatening, yeah,
like yeah, if we're yeah, I feel like that kind of makes it a bit more uh interesting.
yeah.
If we're going off of threats, so he's easily like A tier.
You put him at A tier as a threat.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a little shit, but like he's pretty good at manipulating, so it really just depends on if you've got like the Vegeta kind of willpower or not. If not, then you're pretty much fucked.
yeah, I can see that, and the only thing I would honestly argue is I feel like we're gonna move him down to like B plus. Like I feel like Bobbity is going to be like the ceiling of B. But then
That'll probably
again,
happen.
like I said, then again, we don't know. We could just easily be like, no, that makes sense for him being where he is because of what he can do. Because
Yeah.
he manipulated the King of Hell Dabura. He got into Vegeta's head, which Vegeta did reveal he let him in, but still, the amount of power he gave Vegeta, like that M mark, is no joke. You get that shit, it shoots your power level up like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next up,
Bad guys always get that power boost.
oh, I gotta. Next up is everyone's favorite father figure, Bardock.
Oh man. I love Bardock so much. He's great, but if we're going off of threats, how much of a threat he is, I'd probably say
He's beating a pool. Do you think he's beating a pool?
he'd probably beat a pool at like his peak when he's like enraged and like approaching Frieza. Because Bardock was like a low class warrior, and most low class, I think like the average like power level for Saiyans was like, I think it was like 1200 was like pushing it for like
Yeah.
higher tier. So
Because I do believe in the movie he capped out at 10,000.
yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, he would have been around Goku's like Saiyan arc with the Kaioken applied and all that crap.
Wait, in the Bardock special, he was at 10,000.
If
Is
I'm
that
not
with the Great Ape?
No, that's when him fighting through the Frieza Force. Because you remember, it was just him fighting the entire Frieza Force.
Yeah.
And he was
Damn.
blasting through them.
I'm gonna have to watch that again. I don't remember that, but if that's the case, then like yeah, he's beating a pool, and he'd probably be at least D plus or C minus tier.
Yeah. I have no arguments either with that because, like I said, he's just gonna be. It's gonna be hard to fight him because it's kind of like the way I see Bardock is the way I see the different personalities of Hulk. No matter what Saiyan you fight or what kind of mindset of the Hulk you fight, you're still fighting a Hulk and you're still fighting a Saiyan at the end of the day. Like, if you do not kill him, he will come back stronger. Like, it's that simple.
You better make sure the job is done.
If he ain't in a body bag, that's where you're sleeping next. Like, it's that simple.
Yep. Yep. He's coming for you.
Next up is Mr. Hercule and Boo's dog, whose name I forget. They've said it, I think, like 3-4 times, and I just forgot its name.
I'm going to go with S tier.
Now,
You want to know why? Because Mr. Hercule is like a billionaire, and we see how billionaires fuck up the planet. So, like, he could easily just be an evil billionaire instead of the guy that he is.
now
Boom!
I had a different reasoning.
And the dog can, like, I don't know, be like his one motivation or something. I don't know.
I was gonna say I have a different reasoning. When
Let me
this
hear it.
dog got shot by those two hunters trying to kill Majin Buu, Buu lost his temper.
Yeah, that's when. No, it was when they shot Hercule. Okay, yeah, yeah. Boo kind of
But
freaked
when
out.
when
Yep.
he was getting mad, he told Hercule to get away from him because all that steam was coming out, and he told Mr. Hercule, "Get away from me." And then when he got shot, that's when he just was like, "Oh, guess what? I pushed all the evil out of me because I want to be a good person."
Yep. Just fucking shot out all the evil.
I was gonna say, if that's the case, now that you brought up Mr. Hercule, how about since the dog was the match that started the fire and Mr. Hercule was the thing that exploded the fire? What if we put the dog at B simply because we know if you hurt that dog, Boo is gonna hurt you worse.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put him at
I
B.
can
Does that seem good? That seem like a good placement?
yeah, absolutely. Simply because of the tie to Boo. Like, you don't fuck with Boo. That's just kind of like the one rule, I think.
Now, Bubbles the monkey. Where are we putting him?
Fuck. I mean, he's running pretty fast on a planet that has like 10 times gravity. So imagine a bloodlusted chimpanzee running at you, able to run around like it normally does with 10 times Earth's gravity
Have
on
you?
normal gravity. So
I
I'd
can't.
put it at a pretty high risk.
I was gonna say I can't remember if this is. I know it's a Star Wars series. I can't remember if it was Rebels or if it was Star Wars: The Clone Wars. There's a bounty hunter who's super tall, and all you see is his eyes, and he has like basically like a sombrero on. On his planet, the gravity's so intense that he looks like a normal human walking around. But on every other planet, he's like zipping around super fast. That's how I see Bubbles moving.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
So hold on, let's see here. So if I'm doing my math correct, what is Earth's gravitational pull? So I'm gonna do like an average weight of a monkey and a chimp and see how fucking strong he would be. Okay.
Yeah, things you do not want that thing running at you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so Earth's gravitational pull is 9.8 seconds squared. I think I'm reading that right. Oh, 9.8 meters. 9.8 meters. I missed the biggest word. 9.8 meters per second squared. Times 10, that is King Kai's planet is 98 meters per second squared. So that little tiny planet is pulling you down heavy. And if I'm not mistaken, you to do your weight, you just times it by 10 of whatever you are. And that's what your body feels like you're moving, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I'm not a scientist. Long story short, all I'm saying is I feel like what you said,
you're the smart one.
if Bubbles came to Earth where it's 10 times or it's a tenth of his gravity, he's running the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
We're lucky he's a happy-go-lucky monkey.
Yep. We're lucky he's not like in like the Planet of the Apes movies.
Now, do you think he could beat a pool?
Yes.
Do you think he could beat Bardock?
He might not be able to beat him in a fight, but I don't think he's gonna be able to get caught by him.
Okay, so would you say it's good having him in between the two?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like you said, as soon as you brought up that if he's on a different planet, because I keep thinking, oh, he's just on King Kai's planet, but they never show how fast he is on Earth. Like,
Dude, he was speeding on that planet. Imagine him on Earth. Like, bro, you're not gonna be able to see him moving. It's gonna be a blur.
Where'd my bananas go?
All of a sudden, your face is gone.
And all you hear is just ooh, ooh. It's like Batman, but scarier.
Actually, yes.
And the only scary part is Bubbles would do this in broad daylight, like 10 o'clock in the morning.
And also, Batman's not gonna kill you. That's a monkey. The monkey doesn't give a fuck.
Wait, hold on. I want to check something out because Bubbles is a monkey. He's not a chimp, I believe. But even still, how strong is a monkey?
A monkey of his size absolutely would probably have the strength. Absolutely, probably.
I meant to type in monkey and I put how strong is a money, and Google said money is very powerful in today's political stands.
You know what? Facts. Retweet.
So, uh,
I'm gonna go get more water. I'll be right back.
gotcha. I'm gonna discuss to the fans here and the viewers how strong a monkey is.
Bet.
All right, so it says here that a monkey is 1.5 times stronger than a human, depending on the monkey or chimpanzee that is in question. Okay, so if we're just on average doing 1.5 times that amount, right? What is the strongest human? Strongest human. We're gonna do the weight. The heaviest weight ever lifted by a human was 2,400 pounds. So if we do, if my math is correct, 2,400 times, am I doing that correct or do I divide? Let's see what the numbers are and I'll tell you guys if I'm smart or not. Times 1.5 would be 3,600. So if my math is correct, does that mean a monkey could lift that much at maximum capacity? Like if you had a monkey, strongest it can be, it could lift that much? Let me know in the comments because I'm not a scientist. But yeah, and if let's say if the 2,400 times
Huzzah!
10 would be 24,000 pounds on King Kai's planet. So if my math is correct, that monkey is beating the hell out of everybody. Oh, welcome back.
I give it 72 hours before it topples the American continent.
Yeah.
That's being conservative.
Imagine shooting a bullet at Bubbles and you just see him not move, but the bullet goes behind him.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. You'd probably be able to catch the bullet, honestly. If he's got the strength to move on on King Kai's planet, he's probably got the strength to catch a bullet.
The more I think about it, the more scared I become. Like, I'm terrified of Bubbles at this point.
Dude, I've actually never thought about it like this either, but, like, thinking about him from a threat level, like, my god, yeah, he absolutely...
Like, you can easily tell, like, as a human being, oh, this guy can destroy the planet. This guy can destroy the universe. Simple, right? But when you sit down to something that you see in a zoo that you know can hurt you and kill you pretty quick, and then think of Bubbles, who's 10 times that, you're like, oh... You're like, dude, what?
You think it'd be easy fighting 10 monkeys? Imagine fighting one monkey that's 10. It's like, dude.
You think fighting one monkey or 10 monkeys is hard? Imagine trying to fight one monkey that's 10 times as fast, strong, and built.
That thing's gonna rip off your arms.
That thing's gonna beat up a silverback gorilla like it owes him money.
My god, I need this animated now.
Bubbles is going to be the Caesar from Planet of the Apes, but it's just Planet of Bubbles. There you go.
Bubbles low diffs any great ape.
I swear to God, if there was ever something out there that there was like a fact sheet of Dragon Ball characters, it goes, oh, did you know that Bubbles can beat up great apes? I'm like, talking about 2'4" Bubbles? That's the Bubble we're talking about? Picking up Vegeta by his toenail and throwing him into the space?
And they go, like it never happened.
I would love, and I mean love, for someone to animate Bubbles just beating down Great Ape Vegeta. Like Vegeta in his Great Ape form is like hunched like in a corner, like crawled up basically in a fetal position. Yeah. Just beat up, not even reverted either. Like Bubbles beat him so bad that his brain doesn't know how to go back to human form.
Yep. Yep. Stuck as a vegetable great ape.
God, this is supposed to be a tier list of like, Dragon Ball characters as threats, and the more we talk about Bubbles, the more I just want to see him animated just on normal everyday Earth.
The more we talk about it, the higher he grows in the ranks.
Like, imagine a cheetah running full speed, looks over, and just sees a brown blur. It's like, what is that?
just galloping towards it.
And what makes it even worse is that dude's like Bubbles is sidestepping. He's not even sprinting, just sidestepping next to the. Oh god!
Fucking speed blitzing him.
I didn't think Bubbles would be that much of a problem, but the more we talk, because that 10 times gravity is doing work.
Yep. Yeah. When you think about that and you think about how fast he was moving and how strong Goku already was at the time of getting there, like it's like, yeah, Bubbles is toppling the planet. If
I
there's ever
feel
an evil Bubbles.
I feel like Bubbles in the Saiyan saga would let Vegeta keep his tail just to prove a point of how strong he is.
Oh, absolutely.
They'd be like, we need to cut off his tail. Bubbles puts his hand on Goku's chest. Ooh, what did he say? He said he has this.
I think he said he has this.
You just start hearing like Jiren's theme song, and it's just Bubbles standing up on 2 feet walking towards him.
I need Bubbles edited over Jiren now.
Oh my god, dude. I almost died like 6 times just talking about a goddamn monkey on a planet. Okay.
Hey, you picked the right person to do this with.
Oh yeah. So now that we're done talking about Bubbles the Conqueror, we're gonna head on over to Paul.
I'm gonna call him that for the rest of my life.
Oh, you mean Bubbles the Conqueror? Are you talking about Bubbles the Conqueror, who stands beside our Lord and Savior Bidoof?
Yes.
Bidoof the Mad God and Bubbles the Conqueror, they're running house on anybody.
You might as well just fold. You might as well just tap out.
Oh, I'm almost crying. That was good.
Literally.
Bubbles the Conqueror. But next we're going on to Bulma, who, in my personal opinion, I can see being like, because if we're going off of Z, she's not a threat physically. She's kind of like a Bobbity situation where if you let her get time and prep and make stuff, she's pretty deadly. Like, for example, just look at Android 16. If I remember correctly, she got schematics for him, didn't understand it completely, but then took time with her dad and figured it out. Same thing with Kami Spaceship. Go ahead. I was going to say, Kami Spaceship was completely in a different language. Had it, so it was voice activated in Namekian, and then she just straight up figured it out. I don't know how long she worked on it. I forgot. I think it was like 10 days or something. But yeah, ended up figuring it out, got it all fixed and whatnot, and had it working again. So, personally, I think I would put her probably C level, because if she's able to build the androids now, and she was able to, I believe, make the device that they had that blew them up, I feel like she can disable androids. Like, she can just straight up make something now that's like, oh, if these are like the old androids, I can do it again. But yeah, that's where I'd put Bulma, is right there, just because of her intelligence alone. But I'm open to discussion, to talk, because like I said, she's able to understand the androids, and she's able to make a detonator to actually blow up the android.
Right.
And take out the same thing that she made a trigger for to blow them up.
And she's rich, so she's also got the same kind of threat level that Hercule has.
Oh, yeah. Would you say she's above the dog?
Yeah, because you're also dealing with Vegeta, and his rage at least brought him on par. Not on par, but he was able to catch Beerus by surprise for like 10 seconds. So, you know,
but yeah,
I'd say that puts her like at least B plus or A tier, honestly, if we're being real.
Now, the only reason that she's above Bubbles is because Bubbles is pictured on King Kai's planet. That's the only reason why she's above. That's gonna be a solid joke for so long. Bubbles the
That's
Conqueror.
that's the only thing keeping them all safe.
Is that he's docile on his planet.
Yep. The gravity makes him docile.
Imagine him on the moon.
He's not my pet. I've been imprisoning him here, actually.
Oh, I wish he was my pet. King Kai took one for the team, and now he's stuck with Bubbles for the rest of eternity. But he's okay with that.
King Kai just taking ones for the team, bro. First
You
Bubbles.
thought Boo was a problem? Nah, Bubbles. He's got Boo in his name. B-U.
You're so right, actually.
But next up, we have Berta from the Ginyu Force. The fastest in the universe.
That was pretty good, actually. Damn. I'm not gonna front. Bubbles blitzes. I'm just keeping it real here. No, but
Can't imagine saying the phrase "I'm the fastest in the universe" and you just hear ooh, 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 and he's just a blue splat on the ground.
Just immediately dead. Didn't even know what hit him.
Oh goodness, that's great. Is that where you put him though? Like below below Bubbles?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him below Bubbles.
Because I would say he's above Bardock, because Bardock is not like stronger than I would argue the Ginyu for it. He's probably stronger than Guldo in my opinion, but that time stop ability is kind of a pain.
Yeah, see, Guldo's gonna be a menace because of that time stop. Just that alone is gonna put Guldo above a lot of others, but I mean, if you're fast enough, obviously, like Vegeta, you can just break it, I guess. So I guess there's like a power level threshold for that.
Yeah, just look at Bubbles. He's 10 times gravity. Take him off 10 times gravity. He's 10 times faster.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's just a menace, dude. Like, bruh, that's insane.
And the drawback too is he has to hold his breath, which is kind of a pain. But I mean, still, if all I had to do is hold my breath to stop time, and I can move freely within time, easy.
I wonder who's got a better time stop ability, Guldo or Hit?
Oh, in my opinion, a Hit. He stores time and excels himself forward.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit more broken than just freezing people.
And plus, he's fast enough, or he is faster than Guldo, obviously, but like his weakness for that is the same thing that Dispo proved in Tournament of Power, where he is like, oh, I can hear your muscles tense, so I can hit you before you do the thing. And I'm like, that's wicked.
Fucking bro, can you hear my muscles tense? See, you hear? Never mind.
Anywho,
I'll save that one for later.
I would argue top of D for Birder. Don't get me wrong, like he's fast, but like Bardock's not beating him in a fight.
No, Bardock is absolutely not beating. I mean, most of the Ginyu forces, like.
Would you put them C tier? Because I feel like a lot of D tier stuff is gonna be like lower than the Saiyan arc.
Well, not even that. I mean, like the androids themselves, we put in like this lower C tier, at least besides 16.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the Ginyu Force would probably be a little bit below that.
Which is fair.
Considering
where'd you put Ginyu?
See, Ginyu himself, because of that body snatching thing, would probably make it to C minus. Him and Guldo would probably make it higher than any of the others. Jace and Birder don't really have anything, or Raccoon. Raccoon's just kind of a brute, but he's also stupid, so.
You do well. You do well.
He's pretty much just like a walking personification of that Maui head from the night at the museum.
You dum-dum. Give Raccoon gum.
Literally,
Vegeta
literally.
Dum Dum. Raccoon Ultra Gum Gum.
Gum
He's
Gum.
calm.
Luffy's
I
gonna
can see that,
sue.
like, because don't get me wrong, a lot of these guys are gonna be faster. Like, a lot of these guys have speed feats over Ginyu, but all he needs to do is catch you off fucking guard with that body snatch, and you're fucked.
Exactly. I mean, like we've seen him do it. Like we've seen him do it. So
It's wicked. He's a pain in the ass. He's more annoying than he is a menace. But like, yeah, his whole thing is he's baby before baby. He doesn't take
pretty much,
control of your
actually, yeah.
body with his essence. He just switches bodies with you.
God, yeah, you said he's more annoying than a menace, and every time I run into that body snatching shit when I'm playing a Dragon Ball game, I get pissed off. It's 0 to 100 instantly, dude.
No, I remember Dragon Ball Fighters, Android 16 has his ult where he has I believe it's two different ults. He has the bomb where he'll grab you and self-destruct and it's a one-hit KO.
Yeah.
But it's like you can tell when you're trying to do it because he jumps and you could step back. But
Yeah.
nothing's as annoying as Ginyu going, change now! And you're like, cool, now I got one hit left. Cool. Hate this game.
It's like, great fucking job. Cool. Cool.
I could just hear someone smashing their controller.
Leave lobby.
Dude, what happened? Oh, sorry, the internet disconnected. But we're on the same
Control
Wi-Fi.
actually-
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. I think it was a solar flare.
Yeah, the sun didn't want it to be, which means the universe didn't want it to be. Sorry, dog.
Yep, sorry. Star said it shouldn't be.
You gonna argue with the sun? I ain't. Only one who could do that's a Kryptonian, and even then, that's pushing it. But next up, we have my favorite villain in the entirety of Dragon Ball Z, Cell.
Oh shit. Honestly, Cell's probably simply because of his regenerative factor. Cell's probably making it to S tier.
You'd say he's up here as like a threat.
Yeah.
I guess
Because, I mean, like,
if we're not ranking it,
Yeah,
if we're not ranking it like sorry, no, I'm good. That was my bad. I interrupted you. I was gonna say if we're not ranking it based off of like just their power, then yeah, that makes more sense putting them up at S because in the anime, the Namekians feel his presence from Earth and say he's a literal threat to the galaxy.
he was a threat to the universe at that point.
Like his DNA is made up of some absolute hitters. Like I could see why they didn't bring him back as a villain. I can see why they didn't bring him back because he would be a menace. You're telling me he can access gold. He can access Mystic. He can access the Super Vegeta, Super Trunks versions of himself, which he showed where he got super buff. He can access God Key. He can access a Frieza Black form now, but that's Dragon Ball Super. But in Z, even then, he can access at max Super Saiyan 3. He can reach that level with enough training.
I didn't even think about him having Frieza's DNA and being able to go gold and shit. That's crazy. That's insane.
He is a menace.
They really could have just if they really want to. I'm surprised they didn't bring him back with fucking Frieza. Because like with Cell, it's like, oh, guess what? You guys just kind of missed one of his cells. Maybe one of the cells survived after being blasted off into space and it like was able to like grow or something. I don't fucking know, but
I think it would have been.
I mean, we kind of got Cell with like Cell Max and stuff. But
yeah, but that's just Cell with like old school Broly head, where he's just like, ooh, big strong, and I'm like, the only thing max about Cell was his goddamn creatine levels. That dude was angry as hell.
Fucking goddamn.
He's those guys that go to the gym and their whole personality's the gym and nothing but the gym.
Fucking lift.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, how about you lift your spirits and go talk to your dad who never hugged you?
Damn. I've got 2 dads who've never hugged me.
No.
Anyway, who do you think would win between Broly and Cell?
Anywho, like just kicks it off. I genuinely would say Cell only because Goku had to literally like take pieces of every single Z fighter at that moment that was present to fight Broly.
I think I can agree with that.
Don't get me wrong, Broly's still Broly. Broly's the Hulk of this goddamn universe.
Absolutely.
He walked down Goku through a goddamn Kamehameha. But then again, Cell also walked down Vegeta when he was doing his like ki blasts. Cell walked through his blast with his hand above his head, showing Vegeta that I'm going to hit you when I get to you. Got to him and hit him.
It's cocked and ready, nigga.
Homie really said, you see it, right? This ain't no magic trick. It's here. Hold on, I gotta pull the clip up because that is hysterical. Hold on.
With a smirk on his face, mind you. He did it with a smirk on his face.
If I could spell correctly.
Bruh, the Cell was diabolical.
I want to see it. It's when he's like walking him down.
Yep, through the key volley.
Is it this one? Skip over everything. I just want to see him walk him
I'm sure you
down.
could look up Cell bitch slaps Vegeta and probably pop up.
Oh, here it goes. Like look at that. He's blinding everyone. And here comes the man himself. Dude, like he's holding it. And just deck like that's his left hand too. He goes, "Hey, here's my weak one."
I really do wonder what was going through his head at that time.
I wonder if his energy became less because he was scared or more because he was scared. You know, like he's like fight or flight kicked in, so he starts shooting faster.
Oh shit!
oh! Like he's just, please, Daddy Vegeta, help me!
Got fucking jump scared.
I don't want to be here anymore. I need an adult. I am an adult.
We're both adults.
I have many adults a part of me. Get away from me.
That doesn't help.
But yeah, like you said before, I don't know about you, but I think Bubbles blitzes just on.
Actually, yeah, he's not. See, he doesn't have Bubbles DNA, so there's nothing you can do.
That would be insane to see. Oh, he can also absorb people too. Like he can absorb your life essence, which makes him stronger too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. He was slurping up all those people.
Yeah, he made human milkshakes and didn't share. Anyways.
Yeah, he's easy S tier. Easy.
Next is the news reporter that just basically glazes Hercule. I'd say an easy F. He's probably the standard for F.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say he's probably B to A tier.
What?
But think about it though. Think about how much like the news and stuff can be twisted and like turned into like kind of malicious stuff nowadays. Reporters just kind of do that kind of shit. Journalists just kind of do that. He could easily, you know, it's like, oh, all of a sudden he doesn't like brown people. Boom. Now in the entirety of Hercule's fan base doesn't like brown people. Like that, he could be very dangerous if he wasn't a good person.
That's why I'm putting him F, because he has that ability to do that, and he like Hercule is the only like thing keeping him in like giving him paychecks. I honestly believe like if Hercule wasn't there, he ain't getting paid.
I mean, he absolutely like he knows it's canon that he knows that Hercule's a fraud.
Yeah,
like there's been a few interactions like in the Busak when like Goku and the others came to like the world tournament. He's pretty much like, it was you guys that stopped Cell, right?
Oh, that's actually that's a different person. That's the tournament announcer. This is the guy who just follows Hercule around.
Isn't it like the same guy? It's like it's all the same. It's like the same blonde haired guy, isn't it?
No, because this guy's the guy who has like an actual name. His name, I forget what his name is, but he has like a name, and I think it's only in the anime he has a name. The other guy's the World Tournament ring announcer who's known Goku since he was a kid.
Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong person then, and yeah, he's probably F tier then.
I was like, the ring announcer, yeah, he's the guy who leans over and goes, "You guys were the ones who actually beat Cell, right?"
Yeah.
Like, he's not dumb. The ring announcer's like, "Come on, I saw you fight as a kid. Ain't no way that old man was beating him."
Right. It's like, I know that nigga's a fraud. I know he didn't do none of that.
But what about our next person, Cell Jr.?
We'll put them. Honestly, I'm gonna put them in like high C tier.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, like
here?
they've got like Cell Juniors, like, or they've got Cell's powers and stuff, but like they don't have his mind. You know, they're all just kind of like a bunch of children. I feel like they would not be anywhere close to the level of conniving
I mean, still,
bullshittery that
but
Cell would be.
if each one of those children could blow up a planet, would that be more of a threat than anything?
Well, I mean, I'm sure the androids would be able to blow on if they really wanted to. Saiyan Saga Vegeta's Gallic gun would have blown up the planet. So
Yeah, give me that. I just feel
but
I feel like they should just be higher than C though, because what is the like percentage here? Because
we'll
Cell,
put them in B tier.
yeah, I was
I'll
gonna say
be generous.
Cell.
And put them.
Go ahead.
I'll be generous and put them in like B or B minus at least.
Because I know he gives out like how strong he is. Because I could have
They were
swore.
also kind of easily destroyed. Like it didn't look like Gohan like destroyed all the Cell Junior cells. He just kind of dismembered them, and they just kind of exploded themselves.
No, that was probably just the residual energy that they got. You know.
Gohan's residual aura.
Yeah. Once he broke their body down, just him aura farming could not help. They had nothing to. They had no pesticides for aura.
I will accept this. I told you come up with with facts, reasoning, and logic. I'll be forced to concede.
Because I was like, I could have swore that like I don't remember Cell exactly saying that they're as strong as him, but I remember them saying like he was saying something along the lines of like, oh, they're like if I was tired or something. Like he says they're like my strength if I was tired or something. Like he kind of hyped them up, and they really dog walked the Z fighters, just beating the piss out of them.
Absolutely.
Poor Krillin was getting kicked in the ribs and got knee dropped in the back by one of these little badass kids.
Fucking diabolical ass whooping.
Cell's really that kind of dad who will stop the fight after his kid wins.
Yep.
Just sitting
All
there.
right.
All right, now you beat up Gohan's friends. That's enough. But yeah, I feel like B is good.
Yeah, we'll put them at B.
And then next up is the woman who somehow keeps Goku in check, Chi-Chi. You got to remember, a lot of people forget this, and this is why I ask people if they've seen the anime. Chi-Chi is not just a normal woman who is married to Goku. She is a very skilled martial artist who is married to Goku. Like, she can throw hands.
Honestly, I can see her in like an alternate kind of timeline being like a General Tao kind of figure. So like a super skilled kind of assassin kind of person. So she might be. And with her fucking shit, you know, I'm gonna be real and put her in like C plus or B tier.
Because are we treating her kind of like Bulma, knowing that like if you do something to her, not only do you have Goku, you got Gohan, and on top of that, if you make Gohan mad, you make Piccolo mad, and if you make Piccolo mad, you make Dende mad. If you make Dende mad, you make the Z Fighters mad. Like,
yeah, I'm kind of treating this as if they all had the mentality of fucking like Zamasu or something. Like just pure Disney evil bullshit. Just I want everybody dead. So that's kind of how I'm treating the threat level kind of assessment. Like, if they were to wake up one day and be like, I'm going to use the full extent of my ability to just low diff everybody.
Yeah, and I feel like because a lot of these, like, don't get me wrong, Bulma's a very intelligent woman. She is, I believe, she is the smartest person in the show. Like, intelligence-wise, it's been stated that she is the smartest person on Earth.
I wouldn't be surprised, either her or her father.
Because her biggest thing is her intelligence. Don't get me wrong, she's like, not, I guess not necessarily been like captured all the way that I remember, but she is very much heavily protected. So not only is she smart and has brains, she also has brawn, but it's not her brawn. It's like other people around her are willing to protect her.
You're gonna catch the fade with her fucking husband and her son, bro.
Yeah, which version?
Fucking both of them.
Doesn't matter what version. It's either you're fighting the version that has known his mom and gets to grow up with his mom, or the version that lost his mom. Well, I guess that's Super, but the version that grew up in a timeline where he doesn't meet his dad, he's with a single mom who can barely make stuff go. Like, that's, like, I can't say the word, but Trunks in Future is just a YN. Like, he's just Future Trunks is like, he grew up in the suburbs of wherever he was in West City. Everything's run down. His homies have been shot. He's been like getting beat up by the gang rival androids, and he can't do nothing about it. So he goes, gets his homies, gets tough, comes back, and puts them in the dirt. Trunks is just a YN who turns into an OG. He is Unk.
That guy. He is that guy.
Plus, he's always dripping out too.
Quite unk yet, but
nah.
He is, and I do fucks with his design in fucking Super. A lot of people I know don't like it, but the
that's
bandana
what makes
and the jacket
that's
stuff,
what makes me say he's even like a YN more, is because he's dressing good. He looks nice, but he can also throw hands.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "What'd you say about my mama?" And be like, "Listen, Trump, I'm sorry." And then he hits you with those gang signs, and the last thing you hear is "Burning Attack."
I love how that was all pixelated and distorted on my end. So it literally sounded like I was being blasted with an energy attack. Like,
imagine Trunks crip walking while hitting you with the hand signs for the burning attack.
Bruh.
He's like, what? What timeline you repping?
Just cut me in half, man. It's not worth all this.
Just give me the Frieza treatment. Just let me go.
Literally.
Cut me like a cake and blow me up like a balloon. Come on now.
It's not that serious, Trunks. Come on.
Next up, we got everyone's favorite, Chaozu. Or Chiaotzu, depending on how you enunciate his name.
D.
But he also does have telekinesis. That's his biggest thing.
D.
Now, I'm going to argue putting him in front of Birder for one reason. He beat Goldo when they were on King Kai's planet.
God damn it. Yeah. See, I'm still biased because of that Budokai Tenkaichi 3 mission. I'm still biased because of having to fight Chiaotzu.
No, have you seen the memes of him from Sparking Zero? How much of a menace he was when the game came out?
Yeah, the fucking faces he was making.
There's one where it's two Chaozus and they're not hitting each other, but they're face to face, slowly flying up while the camera's spinning, and then Evanescence just starts playing. It's just, how can you see, as they're flying up, and I'm like, this is crazy. Talk about aura. God, that was hysterical. Next up is Dabura, who I actually had to do a little bit of research on because for the life of me, I could not remember what Babidi, I think it was either Babidi or Shin, that the Supreme Kai that explained how strong he was, how strong Dabura was.
Didn't they say that he was like as strong as like Perfect Cell or something like that?
I think so, or like they made a comment to it. And then, like, I guess the anime, the way Goku is giving, like, wow, he's a deadly foe, and like stuff like that. A lot of people are saying he has to be as strong, if not stronger, than Cell at that point.
I'm gonna put him in high B to A tier. I'm not gonna put him above Cell simply because Cell has the fucking cellular regenerative factor, which just makes him just a pain in the ass to fucking deal with over anything else.
He can also make spawns of himself, like little tiny ones.
Right. Yeah, him and Boo are just easy S tiers. Like there's really no argument over it. It's like, guess what? You have to completely fucking destroy them or they're just gonna come back. So have fucking fun.
So yeah,
Have fun figuring that out.
would you put him under Bobbity because Bobbity's the one who took control of him?
Yeah.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, Bobbity, like we said, Bobbity's not strong physically, but his magic is a bitch to deal with.
Yeah, he's one of those villains that's just like their technical side is just a pain in the ass. It's like
Yeah.
just god damn it, throw your hands or stop. For fuck's sake.
Like, bro, get in close. Oh, so I'm starting to get mad.
I was watching this fucking this clip of Batman came on Cartoon Network the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and someone said that they were dealing with a magic artifact, and Batman just like magic. And he literally just said that for the rest of the time. Like I'm like, dude, I feel that honestly because I can imagine having to do that and just it's pretty much just reality hacks. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
guess what? I'm back again.
Yeah, so like you're dealing with a guy who he has to have a reasoning for everything, and his only reasoning for that is magic.
pretty
Like,
fucking much.
I can't tell you more than that, dog. But yeah, moving on, we got Dende, the new Guardian. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z from what, 30 years ago, 40 years ago?
Yeah, catch up, guys. Come on. Fucking Dante. He can't be too high. I mean,
No, I think
he doesn't really have.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he doesn't really have like his magic isn't like it just cannot be used on me unless he uses Shenron to attack people, but like that's probably the extent that he'd be able
Would you
do. So I'm gonna say at least
would you
what
say
I went.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, would you say F? Like top of F?
Yeah, I was gonna say F plus or D minus. Dende's not too threatening all around.
Because we haven't really seen him fight. Like Kami trained people, but now Dende just kind of protects the earth and like lets people know that something's coming or like, hey, you know, this is what's happening. So like I personally think he's like the top tier F.
So when you say Z, does this include Daima as well, or are we excluding Daima?
Oh, we're excluding Daima for the time being because I do believe the creator is trying to find a place for it to fit in the story.
Well, they said it takes place 6 months after the Buu saga.
Yeah, but also Super takes place in between the ending of Boo and then that episode 10 years in the future with Oob.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten to the end of Z episode at least, so that hasn't been canonically approached besides for the one episode.
Yeah, so don't really know at this point. I want to say it's with Super.
I was just gonna say with Daima regarding Shin's fighting ability, we see, or not Shin's, Dende's fighting ability, we see him not really having much of one.
No, because if
He
I'm
just
not, go ahead.
yeah, he just kind of rushes the fucking evil guy. I can't remember their names right now. It's been a long time.
Goma, and then you have I
Yeah,
forget.
his twink servant.
You mean Shin's younger brother?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. I forget his name. I know that was the hardest thing for me. I won't even lie. That was the hardest thing for me to do because usually I'm pretty good with anime names. Like I can go, oh, I like this person. This person has a cool design, right? For the life of me, I could not remember Shin's brother and sister's names to save my life.
See, I want to say I remember the sister's name, but I literally can't anymore. But yeah.
But yeah, I'd say Dende's top F. Like if you can If you think you can just punch Dende in the mouth, I feel like you're above him.
Yeah, I mean most people probably can. Dende's he's very support magic, I feel.
Yeah. Next up, we have Dodoria.
Also easy D tier. He's pretty easy. We'll give him mid to high D tier.
Would you say he's above or below Bardock?
I think he's above Bardock.
But below Birder, because that would make sense. Because they made the Game
Yeah.
Force sound like this big thing that was coming. Which, don't get me wrong, they were piecing up people. But yeah, no, not much talk for Dodoria there. Like, pretty plain and simple.
Yeah, Vegeta kind of blitzed Dodoria while he struggled with Raccoon,
Yeah.
which I imagine I can't imagine Birder being nearly as strong, but I imagine him being in like the same tier at least. So
Yeah.
he probably would have struggled with Birder as well.
Next up is Mr. Briefs, almost father. I'm gonna just stick it out there and say he's like in front of the announcer for F tier. Because he's smart, but he's not as active as his daughter.
That nigga's got something plotting. He's high. He's high B tier.
He's the evil scientist, you know?
Yeah. Just look at him. He's
Who
always got that.
Who do you think gave the plans to Dr. Giro in the first place?
It was me, Trunks. It was me all along.
It was me, Trunks. I've been going back in time and messing up your life. I'm your reverse Flash.
Dude, I would not be surprised. Give it a couple more arcs in the manga. It'll be revealed.
He's the reason why dinosaurs are alive. He did Jurassic Park the right way.
Oh my god. Dude, could you imagine if that was the explanation for the dinosaurs?
It was him.
Yeah, I just kind of cloned a bunch and just released them into the fucking wild one day.
Just to see what happened.
Why not?
Next up is another doctor, Dr. Giro.
Oh, well, I mean, we fucking see the threat he is. He's S tier easy.
Would you? Yeah, because of this fucker right here.
Yeah, fucking fucking Cell, all the androids, all that bullshit. He's S tier.
Because, like, a lot of people can be like, well, he got his ass whooped. I don't care that he got his ass whooped. This dude's mind literally created Cell, which also he created the other androids.
Mind you, Cell was created, like, during the Saiyan Saga period. So, like...
And he was left to sleep for 7 years.
Yeah, just like imagine if they had the Saiyan Saga people like at their strength fight. So like, nah, they'd be fucked.
Yeah, because the way I see Dr. Giro is the way I see Babidi. Is like he himself isn't physically strong, but the things that he can do with the abilities he has, which is create a living being, by the way, with the DNA of other things. And the only thing holding him back from my memory of what he said was the technology at the time could not like let him make him fully.
Yep. So I mean, when you really think about it, Dr. Earl's pretty much just the Babidi of technology.
That's a great way to put that. If you let this dude in a lab and you tell him there's something coming that's going to destroy, because we know he's capable of making something that is a galaxy level, if not higher threat. So there is nothing in my mind that will tell me that if there's a timeline where he's a good guy, he is not capable of making something that could stop the Saiyans.
Absolutely. Dude. Oh my god. Imagine that shit. Imagine a timeline where Dr. Giro stopped the Saiyan invasion in the Saiyan Saga.
He created Goku in a petri dish.
Maybe Goku was the invader.
Yeah. But yeah.
Come on, Sparking Zero, catch up. Fucking these stupid ass what if scenarios.
Bubbles would be crazy. I still can't get over that. Just what if Bubbles came to Earth? What happened? He found out he actually has strength behind his punches.
What if Babidi took over Bubbles?
Bubbles turns into a great ape. Great ape transformation gives him ×10. I'm like, bro, what?
My god, it's over. Call it quits.
Next up is, I believe this is Southern Kai. Because King Kai, I believe, is North Kai. And I think this is South Kai. I
South
don't.
Kai, South Kai. Which one's? I gotta look up which one's South Kai. I'm not familiar.
She's like
I'm
this.
familiar.
I think she's this big one here. Like I don't know how you would rank her because they are in their own rights teachers. So like where would you put King Kai in this scenario?
South Kai. Oh, he's probably lower than King Kai. He might be on the same level as King Kai. I know we haven't really judged King Kai yet, but I remember if I remember, this is the guy that brought one of his own people to King Kai's planet to like kind of like boast about him, and then King Kai just kind of had Goku flex an aura farm, and South Kai was very surprised. So
Yeah, is this the which one's the female one? The one that has like the yellow hair with the red glasses?
I think that's
Because South Kai is the
what
dude with the longer face, isn't he?
South Kai is kind of like he's got the squishin'.
Yeah,
The fucking
this is
Dan
the
Smith.
yeah that's the who I'm thinking it is. But the one that's on the screen on F under the announcer, that's a whole different Kai. This is the redhead Kai with the black hat.
I'm gonna need you to share your screen.
Gotcha. I forgot I wasn't doing with that with you this whole time.
Yeah.
I thought this whole time you could see what I was doing.
No.
I'm like, dang, you got some pretty good eyes. I'm having troubles here.
I'm just kind of going off of what you're describing. Alrighty, let's see what we're looking at here.
This one, right in F.
That's not East Kai, is it?
Like I said, I get them mixed up.
Oh, yeah, it is East Kai.
Yeah, you look at that brain knowledge.
I'm surprised. It's been a minute since I've seen the fucking series too. So
Oh yeah.
I was going through Kai like months ago, but I have not finished it. I've stopped like halfway through the Buu saga.
So you're literally almost done.
Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna fucking finish it with V, but you know. Anyway, uh yeah, I honestly don't know that much about her, so
I want to say, would you put her like bottom D just for her being a
yeah,
Kai?
yeah, we'll say D. We'll say either D or C, just for her being a Kai.
Let's do C, just to put some respect on her name, and then we can move
All
in
right.
later on. This
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
I forget this woman's name. She's one of Vidal's friends. She's never thrown a punch. She's very prissy.
We'll go ahead and just throw her an F tier.
I
I
feel
was
like
gonna say launch, but that's absolutely not launch. So
no. And then you got everyone's favorite from DBZA, Farmer with a Shotgun.
partner, dude, easy S tier, easy S.
He is deadly.
Yep. There's literally no arguments against this. He's S tier.
He's there. Next, we have Baba, who a lot of people forget she has the power of clairvoyance, which means she can see the future. Now, in my opinion, I would put her bottom D because she herself is not really a threat, like in any shape or form. Even with her abilities, she's not really a threat.
Yeah, I agree with that entirely. Actually, there's not much she can do besides see the future and bring and traverse between the dimensions.
Yeah.
Unless
Next,
there's shit she's done that we just don't know about. But
well,
as far as we
yeah, I was gonna say I've read the Dragon Ball manga and I'm reading the Dragon Ball Z manga. She hasn't really done much besides just tell fortunes.
yeah, we'll put her in D tier.
She does have that ability to like bring someone back for 24 hours. Because we're only doing Z, so I can't do the super thing with Frieza. But she literally has brought back Grandpa Gohan. She brought back Goku, and she can only do it for 24 hours.
Brings back Cell.
That'd be a crazy 24 hours, let me tell you.
Fuck shit up.
Do what your heart says. My heart says fight. Next up we have Frieza.
A tier.
Would you say above or below the two in front? I'd say below.
Yeah.
Because the
If we're
person.
going,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if we're going off of Z, Frieza, then absolutely. He's only in A tier because of his fucking drive.
Yeah,
His willpower. Yeah,
because would you say that the Cell Junior could beat Frieza?
yeah.
So would we
I,
switch these two out and put Frieza or put Cell Junior in front of Frieza?
well, the thing about that is though, like, I feel like Frieza. I feel that Frieza has a lot more of like a coordinated threat. Like he's got a whole army behind him. Cell Juniors are just kind of like mindless children.
Yeah, but the Cell Juniors have Frieza's DNA in them as well.
Oh, that is true. Fuck. Yeah, we'll swap them.
I think we could put Frieza top of B,
Yeah.
and then the like literal the floor of A is a Cell Junior. If they can beat a Cell Junior, they're a threat because this dude has the concept of Cell is what blows my mind. Is that it's just a character with the DNA of not a majority, but like the biggest hitters you've seen so far.
Right.
And then comes everyone's favorite. If you let those androids out, they'll destroy all of us. No, he just
If you
throws his
let
little
those androids free, it'll be the end of all of us. No.
I would say in front of Cell Junior, but not by a lot, because he was boxing with him, but like he himself is getting tore up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if he was at full power, like full stamina and stuff, he'd probably be able to beat him. But like they've been fighting for a bit at that point, so
And then also, Cell did admit, I don't know if he says this in the manga because I'm not at that part yet and I want to see it, but he does tell Trunks in the anime, in his big buff form, you are stronger than me, but you lack serious speed.
yeah, I think he does say that. So
I would say still here because I truly believe that Dabura would put some belt to ass on Trunks.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
that's what I
I
feel like,
agree.
anyways.
I agree with that. I
Next
can't.
up, go ahead.
I was gonna say. I was just gonna say I can't think of any arguments for that. So I agree.
Next up, we have Garlic Jr.
Garlic Junior. Fuck. What is this?
He is from a Dragon Ball movie, I believe, and then he comes back in a
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z movie. I do believe this is around the time before I think it's even before the Saiyans.
I think this guy's super annoying, so I'm gonna put him in low D tier. Just don't like him.
I'm gonna put
That's
Baba.
my
I'm gonna put Baba over him, just
okay.
because I feel like Baba would still see that he's gonna lose anyways, even if she like were to perish. Doesn't matter. Next up we have Goku.
LOL. I feel like he belongs in S tier.
Now I know
Simply.
Farmer with the shotgun is gonna be about high diff.
Oh yeah.
That shotgun has anti-Saiyan repellent in it.
Yep. It's got
Anti-Saiyan bullets.
It's like kryptonite, but for Saiyans.
Yep. I think overall, because of how far Goku goes, he's not in front of Beerus. I'll never put him in front of Beerus until the manga
Yeah.
says so. But right now, he's here. Like, he's below Beerus, but in front of Cell. Because for obvious reasons, he just gets stronger throughout the show.
And like he's just like he's a really smart fighter. Like he's really cunning when it comes to like battle strategy. So yeah, he like if I mean like we see the fucking bullshit he did with Goku Black when he wanted everyone fucking dead. He pretty much won. So
Yeah.
he killed the gods of destruction. The like he pretty much succeeded in that timeline. The Xeno had to come in and wipe the fucking timeline. That's pretty much a dub on their part. So
Because I know some
yeah,
people would probably argue, like, they're like, well, Goku quit against Cell. I was like, yeah, he did, because he realized there's no point in fighting him.
and
Like,
he also wanted to give Gohan, he was trying to give Gohan his little rite of passage for being like a defender and all that.
Yeah, but like even still though, Goku even admits that he's like, "Oh, I couldn't beat Cell at all. Like, there's no point in me wasting my time and his time if I know I'm not, if I know I'm gonna lose."
I think Goku was fibbing there. I'm so convinced that he was like, I'm just gonna say this to save face.
I would only argue that in the Boo arc, because he quite literally says that to Fat Boo, where he's like, "Oh, I could
Oh,
beat you, but it's not my time to.
yep.
I'm gonna let the heroes of today fight you." Which, speaking of the heroes of today, is everyone's favorite little numbskull, Go Tanks.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. He's
Ah,
we'll say low B tier.
low B tier.
Yeah,
You think Go Tanks could beat up a Cell?
maybe.
Because you got to remember, I do believe, like I said, the anime has different translations than the manga. In the anime, when he's teaching the boys how to fusion with Piccolo, Goku does say they have the potential to be stronger than us fused together. But of course, they're kids, so like their mindset isn't like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you up." It's like, "Huh, we're gonna have fun."
Right.
So I feel like
Good.
that's what.
Given that, I suppose might make bring them to like B plus or A minus, but like they're still like they've been shown numerous times that just have no battle strategy. So like they aren't very cunning. They've got bronze, but that's about it. That's pretty much all they've got going for them. And when you're fighting people like Cell and fucking Dr. Dro of all fucking people, you need a lot more.
Because like you said, like that is true. They are threatening physically, but mentally they're just kids.
Yeah,
So I feel like I
they're
could just waste 30 minutes being like, "Hey, you want to see a magic trick? How'd I do
literally.
it?"
You could. I mean, like we saw Boo do it, and we see how fucking goofy Boo is.
Yeah.
So
Next up, we have Goten.
LOL. We'll put him in low C tier.
You'd say low C tier,
Yeah,
so like
simply be
under 19, or
yeah.
because he
Nah, maybe right after 19.
is still a kid. Like that's the biggest issue, is that these guys are children. So like they
Yeah,
have the power, but they don't have the mind to hurt you physically like all the way.
yeah. Well, it's they don't have the power to like, outsmart and outthink. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you can be 3 times as powerful, but if your opponent's moving smarter than you, you're not going to touch him or be able to outmaneuver him. So
I was gonna say, if you want to, because I know you're only here for like maybe another 15, 20 minutes before you gotta do something else. Did you want to speed through some of these?
sure.
All right, so I think this is Mez, because there's Gauze and Mez. I think this is Mez. I'm just gonna put them in front of Garlic Jr. because they're like they guard hell essentially.
And we see Goku pretty much blitz them in early Saiyan Saga, so or not early. Yeah, I suppose that's mid Saiyan Saga. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Gregory is another one that's super fast on King Kai's planet. I would argue putting him above Bubbles because his speed
nah,
is
nah.
faster.
Yeah, but he's a fucking cricket. Bubbles is a monkey. They rip people apart
Yeah, but
nowadays.
Gregory's a big ass cricket that has mass and speed behind him. Because the faster something moves, the more like acceleration and momentum it has. Which with his mass, even if he's only 20 pounds, that is a lot of fucking. That's gonna rip through people because he's faster than Bubbles.
I suppose I can agree with this.
now
I suppose
comes
facts.
now comes everyone's favorite time stopper, Goldo.
A high B tier, easy.
Just because of that time stopping ability.
Yep. Yep. Beats all
Next
the androids.
next up is Guru, who can awaken
Uh,
potentials.
we'll put him in low A tier.
Would you? Because he
I feel like because he could also do like the memory transfer thing or like whatever the fuck. So I feel like he could just kind of touch you and make you brain dead.
Yeah,
So like,
but you think he can touch you? He's a
you
big
never
boy.
know. Maybe you get like drugged or something. Maybe you trip and he's like, oh, my chance.
I love how you immediately did his voice as
Team 4-star brain rot.
same. I honestly think I would put him above Dende.
Oh yeah, he's at least above Dende.
So like I'd honestly put him like here just because like he's the elder, he has more time, more experience than Dende, but I don't see him genuinely beating anyone above him.
No, absolutely not.
Next up,
He'll outsmart them. That's literally all he's got going for him.
oh yeah. And then you have everyone's favorite dragon that no one ever remembers the name of, Icarus.
LOL, F tier. I don't remember anything memorable about him.
I don't remember the memorial about him. Well, the memorial didn't do its job. Next up is everyone's favorite space Australian, Jace.
I feel like he's also in D tier.
Would you say above or below Dodoria? I'd say above Dodoria.
Yeah.
But would you say he's below Birder? Because Jace got away. He's one of the very few like remaining Ginyu Force members.
Well, that's because he was a pussy and ran away and didn't engage in the fight. Once he realized that they were like losing. I was gonna say I feel like Gregory Bubble him, but
just start beating the dog piss out of him. Once Birder gains consciousness and sees that Bubbles was that fast, he can't even fathom how fast this little cricket bastard is.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be the fastest in the universe. Well, you're not faster than me. It's just gone.
Running circles.
Oh, I forgot this guy's name, but he is the Kai that is above.
I think that's Grand Kai.
There you go. Yeah, because there's King Kai, Grand Kai, Supreme Kai. Grand Kai is the guy who rules over the underworld. Like where people, like just in general, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he looks over them. Probably. Because if he's higher, if he's supposed to be higher than the Kais, he has to be higher than East Kai.
I suppose.
Because we haven't seen him do anything, but like from what they say he has the possibility of doing. But threat-wise still, he still has a lot of like, he still has a lot of knowledge. He still knows a lot of other like, I'm assuming fighting forms because he's seen them throughout his lifetime.
Right, thousands of years. I was just, going off of that, he's probably, that's probably correct for him.
Oh, yeah. Next is Shin, who I forget I think his real name is Nahare because of Daima. But
Nahari,
yeah, Nahari. Yeah. But Shin, I would argue, now a lot of people might not agree with this, but I genuinely think B.
That's exactly where I was thinking of.
Like top B.
I mean, he's the fucking Supreme Kai. He's literally the god of they just don't really show it a lot, but he's got quite a bit of fucking abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
I do have to go help out in the shop a bit more now. I apologize.
No worries about that. We're gonna sum this up because we're running out of time. One last one. We'll just skip right to it. Where are you putting Kid Buu and where are you putting Super Buu?
Kid Buu is S tier and Super Buu is A tier.
Because there's always the argument. Now, this is the one I thought we were going to argue on. Because I'm going to put him here for Kid Buu.
I would put Goku in front of him simply because Goku beat him.
But they also had to jump him, though.
I mean, kinda.
And Vegeta also had to get his ass whooped for like 5 minutes straight. And Hercule.
Right.
And Fat Buu got beat up as well. And they had to bring him to a different planet after he blew up Earth. And went to heaven and started beating the dead people.
You know what? I agree with all of this.
This dude, in everything I've ever seen about him, has the most Black Air Force energy I've ever seen in an anime character.
Yeah, he's just a diabolical fucking menace through and through. See, Super Buu is at least like he likes to play and toy things. Kid Buu is just there to destroy and maim pretty much.
But yeah, like the only reason I thought we'd argue about this is because there's the argument of who is stronger, Super Buu with Gohan absorbed or Kid Buu.
Well, I mean, it's literally said in like the books or whatever that like Gohan absorbed is stronger, but just Kid Buu is literally just does not have the I don't want to say restraints. I don't think restraint is the right word, but
I don't even know if he knows the word restraint in his vocabulary, if I'm being honest with you.
right. Kid Buu is just there to, like you said, he's got black Air Force energy. He just gets shit done. Super Buu is just kind of like, he just gained consciousness after being Fat Buu fucking millennia. So he's kind of like, figuring things out and having fun with it.
Yeah. So
Before that parts of him get separated and he turns into Kid Buu and he's just there to, be Kid Buu.
yeah, and I think overall I'm happy with this list. I don't think I'd really move anything really, simply because of like just everything that comes with every person on here.
Exactly.
Because it's just like I said, Kid Buu is more of a threat to me personally than Super Buu. Don't get me wrong, that's not discrediting Super Buu. It's just that Super Buu has that potential to absorb other people, where Kid Boo's just gonna punch you in the mouth, blow everything up, and come back.
And then laugh about it.
Yep.
So,
And then he's gonna go find you in heaven and beat you down after he killed you.
kill you again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why a lot of people. I'm gonna send you a link, and I want you to watch that video whenever you get the free time, because I think you're gonna lose. I think you're gonna laugh hard at how this dude describes Kid Buu.
Just a straight up fucking menace, man.
Yeah.
Like, definition of the word menace.
But with that being said, I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate you coming over here and helping me sort this out. And to everyone watching, of course, we didn't have enough time because there was too many characters to go through. But
Yeah.
overall,
we
this is
could
what we
do
had
part
so far.
2.
I guess we could because since it's on the video, I could always remember where everything is. But yeah, this can be part 1, and part 2 will come out eventually. Don't know when, but eventually. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.